Welcome to Becoming Her, the podcast for resilient, unstoppable, godly women committed to personal growth. I'm your host, Faye Jones. Have you ever felt that the fitness world tries to squeeze you into a one-size-fits-all, a cookie-cutter mold, as if strength and beauty come in only one shape or size? It's time to break free from that limiting narrative. That's why I am proud to be a brand ambassador for Just Strong, an active lifestyle brand that isn't just about fitness. It's about celebrating resilience, personal strength, and the power of being uniquely you. And let me tell you, I love their clothing, their hoodies, absolutely perfect for the colder months, warm, cozy, and so comfortable that I practically live in them. And their front closure sports bras, game changer. They give a snug, supportive fit that keeps everything in place so I can focus on my workout instead of adjusting my outfit every 5 seconds. Whether you need leggings, shirts, sports bras, or other high-quality activewear, Just Strong has you covered. They're offering you, my audience, a 10% discount on any purchase. So head to fayjoneslive.com/juststrong to grab your new favorite workout gear today. Welcome to the very first episode of the Becoming Her podcast. If you've been here before, you already know. Things look a little different. A new name, a new direction, and if I'm being completely honest, a completely new energy. But this isn't just a rebrand, it's a realignment. For a long time, I was forcing myself to do something that no longer felt right. And the funny thing, it wasn't because I didn't love what I was doing. It wasn't because I lacked passion, knowledge, or the willingness to serve. It was because I wasn't operating in alignment. So today, I want to have a real, raw conversation about what happens when purpose starts to feel like a chore, when something you once loved becomes heavy, draining, and unsustainable. Because that's exactly where I found myself with this podcast. And before we go any further, let me just say this. If you've ever felt stuck, frustrated, or exhausted by something that once gave you joy, this episode is for you. Let's get into it. Let's go back to the beginning. When I first launched this podcast, I was in the middle of leading an online Bible study with an incredible group of women. These women were hungry for something deeper, something that bridged the gap between faith and psychology. They wanted a place where they could learn how biblical wisdom and psychological principles work together. And I gave them exactly that. Week after week, I poured into them, linking biblical truth with deep psychological insights. And they loved it. The engagement was incredible. The conversations were rich. It felt like I was giving them exactly what they needed. But there was just one problem. It wasn't sustainable. Not because I wasn't capable, not because I didn't love the study or the women in it, but because I was operating in a way that drained me rather than fueled me. I ignored it at first. I kept pushing. Because when you're committed to something, when you know you're doing good work, it's easy to convince yourself that the exhaustion is just a phase, that you just need to manage your time better, that if you push a little harder, it will feel right again. But deep down, I knew the truth. The truth was that I was trying to serve in a way that wasn't fully aligned with my calling. And you know what happens when you operate out of alignment for too long? You start feeling resistance. You start feeling like something's off. And eventually, even the things you once loved start to feel heavy. That's exactly what happened to me. I love research. I love learning. I love preparing and teaching. But the way I was structuring this podcast, it didn't feel natural anymore. It felt forced. And when something feels forced, it means one of two things. Either it's time to shift how you're doing it, or it's time to let it go altogether. I had to make a choice, and I chose to pivot. So here we are, a new podcast, a new direction, a new commitment, not just to teach, but to fully live the process of becoming her. And I want you to understand something. This is not about quitting. This is about alignment. This is about being honest with yourself when something is no longer serving your highest purpose. It's about having the courage to step back, reevaluate, and ask, is this still the right path for me? Sometimes becoming the woman God has called you to be means making hard choices. It means being willing to let go. It means restructuring, and it means shifting your energy from what's expected of you to what's actually meant for you. And most of all, it means understanding that perfection is not the goal. The goal is authenticity. The goal is connection. The goal is alignment. And that's exactly what this rebrand represents. This isn't just a podcast about becoming her. This is a podcast about living the process, living the surrender, living the growth, living the shifts that need to happen in order for us to step fully into who God has called us to be. So if you've ever felt resistance in your purpose, if you've ever questioned whether it's time to pivot, let this be your permission to take a step back, breathe, and ask what needs to change. Because the truth is, the things God calls us to do should fuel us, not drain us. They should stretch us, yes, but they should never suffocate us. And if something in your life is making you feel suffocated, exhausted, or stuck in a cycle of frustration, it might be time to realign. That's what I did, and I can already feel the difference. This new journey, this new direction, it feels right. It flows naturally. It's something I can pour into without feeling like I'm fighting against myself. And that's exactly what I want for you too. So as we step into this next chapter together, let this be your reminder. Becoming her is not about pushing harder in places you were never meant to stay. It's about having the courage to shift, to release, to trust that even when you pivot, even when you realign, even when you let go, you are still on the path. You are still becoming, and you are still exactly where you need to be. Welcome to Becoming Her. We're just getting started. Ladies, have you ever felt like your body is working against you? Those monthly cramps, the relentless hot flashes, sleepless nights, and that foggy brain making it hard to focus? It's as if your own body is sabotaging your day, leaving you drained and frustrated. I was right there with you. 3 months ago, I decided enough was enough. I started taking Primal Queen, a supplement designed by women for women. It's crafted from 100% grass-fed, pasture-raised beef organs sourced from Argentinian cattle, free of antibiotics and hormones. The transformation has been nothing short of miraculous. My period cramps, gone. Those pesky perimenopausal hot flashes, a thing of the past. I sleep soundly through the night, wake up energized, and my mind feels sharp and clear. It's as if Primal Queen provided the missing nutrients my body was craving, restoring balance and vitality. Imagine reclaiming your days with boundless energy, a clear mind, and a body that feels in harmony. Primal Queen can be your bridge to this renewed life. And because I believe in this transformation, I'm thrilled to offer you a 10% discount. Simply visit fayejoneslive.com/Primal Queen and start your journey to feeling like the queen you truly are. Hey, we've reached the end of the episode, but the conversation can continue. Hop on over to my Instagram and let us know what you think of this episode. You can also find our podcast on Spotify, where you can take the latest poll and leave me your feedback. And don't forget to share this episode. Till next time, God bless.